Well, good morning my darlings. Welcome to a new vlog back home. I kind of hoped that I would be wearing a lot more light spring attire by now, but no, we're back in the cozy sheep jumper because it's a grey and rainy day. Very, very exciting day today, big day today. Excited to bring you guys along. So as I mentioned, or did I even mention yet? No, I don't think I did. Today is moving day. Really, really exciting. I don't even know if I think Charlie gave it away in the last vlog. But yeah, Charlie's brother, George, and his girlfriend Petra are moving to the Cotswolds. We have this like very unsecretive plan where we just basically tell everyone in our lives how amazing the Cotswolds is. I mean, people see it when they come and stay with us. Everyone falls in love with the area. Even just the life that we've built here, I feel like a lot of people see that and they're like, oh yeah, maybe we should do that. And it's just got a draw to it. Anyone that's been to the Cotswolds, you'll know there's a certain draw to this area with so many people now working from home a lot more. George works from home, I think, every single day. Petra has got a new job. I'm not going to reveal that because that's really exciting for her, but yeah, so we are helping them move today. The house that they're moving to is only 20 minutes away from us. It is like an ongoing joke that everywhere in the Cotswolds is 20 minutes away from everything else. At least where we live, we're 20 minutes from Daylesford, 20 minutes from George and Petra, 20 minutes from Soho Farmhouse. Actually a little bit less, but there we go. So we have got a morning of helping them unpack. There's also a few bits that I'm taking from the house, a few little bits like crockery that we've just got so much crockery, gorgeous stuff that we just don't use, so we're going to take some of that over for them. And then we've also got a bed frame that we purchased for Strawtop Cottage. Huge, gorgeous. Oops, my battery just died. What was I saying? Ah yes, we've got a ginormous gorgeous king-size bed frame that we bought for Strawtop Cottage, but we actually couldn't get it up the stairs because if you've ever been there or seen it, you'll know that the top floor, the stairs are quite like twisty. Yeah, and we couldn't fit it up the stairs, so we are giving them that. Oh, I'm just so excited. I've never seen their house before. Charlie went with George to do some viewings and I've not seen it yet, so we are gonna have a quick breakfast here at the house, I believe, and then we're gonna head over to help them. So I've just popped on the maracuja, which one of you guys let me know was passion fruit. Maracuja juicy lip plump from Tarte. I love it. I missed this when we were in Oman. I wished I'd taken it with me. And then just really easy, everyday, natural makeup look. Nothing new from me. I will pop on some all-nighter spray because I think there might be some heavy lifting today. We want our makeup to stay in place. And then fragrance-wise, no surprise, I'm going to wear my Jo Loves Ebony and Cassis. This is what we were celebrating and discovering while we were in Oman. If you didn't catch that vlog, it will have been the last one. Normally how Jo Malone creates her fragrances for Jo Loves is that she will have a memory and then she'll create a fragrance inspired by that memory. But with this, she actually came up with the fragrance first, but she had the memory in her mind, but she hadn't lived it yet. And the memory was going out on an old traditional Omani dhow boat and lying back and looking at the stars that look like this over the Arabian Gulf, or the, is it called the Sea of Oman? The Gulf of Oman. And how magical that we actually got to experience that memory with her, with Jo Malone. It was amazing. I will just always remember that trip. So many amazing memories. And this is just, oh my god, it's so good. That is such a gorgeous fragrance. It's really like warm, and I don't think it has oud in it, but it's got that richness to it. Ebony, the woody notes that really linger for a long time. Heavenly. Anyway, darlings, okay, I have also got a few little fashion bits that I've put together for Petra as well to help start off her new Cotswold, whatchamacallit, wardrobe. Very, very exciting. So, it is time to get cracking. brunch at the house. How did you do your scrambled eggs this morning, darling?
So today I did it on a super low temperature. It's like the most high maintenance way of doing scrambled eggs, because you literally have to be by the pan, and you don't stir it until it's all starting to bubble, and then you slide the spatula. People are going to think I'm right saddo. You slide the spatula around and it creates like a creamier sort of, what do they call it? But do you know what I mean? It looks more like omelette-y, but not all bitty.
Right.
I don't know what you have to call it.
I like that technique.
It's nice, and also because I whisk the eggs beforehand.
Right.
What I do quite like sometimes for a bit of a difference to scrambled eggs is that Marco Pierre White method, where you just crack the eggs into a jug and then pour them straight into the pan, and then pierce the yolks, and then stir them in. So then you get bits of orange, bits of white, bits of yellow. Yeah. Rather than, and then obviously you've also got the ultimate fluffy egg, which is with a bit of cream.
Is there anyone else on YouTube that I could just pan the camera to and they could just go off about scrambled eggs? You are quite...
That's why I need to launch a podcast called Filling the Silence. But I think after episode 1, my subscribers would just be going straight down.
No, they wouldn't. I think let us know if you would tune in to a Charlie Irons podcast.
Filling the Silence by Charlie Irons and Dexter Irons.
Ridiculous. Anyway, careful, there's a huge puddle down here. So we are en route to P&G's new place, and we've got what?
There's a really mashed up car over there.
In the field?
I do, yeah.
Oh, there have been a lot of incidents, including your incident actually. Right, before I tell you what we're doing, let's hear, I'll pop in the picture on the screen here that I turned my phone off airplane mode after the flight yesterday and checked Charlie's Instagram stories, and I was faced with this picture. What happened, darling?
Well, so I had the day off work yesterday. I had a day with my friend Ben, and we were doing a bit of a farm day at their new house. And so I got the old Defender out, all excited. It's like 10 AM, and it was, if people are watching this, in the weather obviously for 3 days now, not today, but the last 3 days it's been practically raining constantly, so there was a lot of water on the roads and the verges were very muddy. A car was coming the other way on a country lane. I was going about 30 miles an hour, but in the Defender you have less movement because of the, I don't know what it is, but you know, you're less stable, so you can't move as quickly. So I had to obviously move onto the verge out the way of the oncoming car, and he literally did not want to go on his verge. So then I had to go more on the verge, and I think the mistake I made was I then braked, and then literally I aquaplaned on the mud, because it was literally like a bog, and just slid into the hedge. Luckily it was quite a slow-mo process, so it wasn't like, and also, do you know what is fortunate? Because it's the old Defender, there's no airbags. So actually the car is not bad. There's a bit of damage. It's probably a couple of £100 worth of repair work just on the very left front. But I did think, God, if this was in one of the modern cars, these airbags are so sensitive, they'd all have gone off, and that instantly means it's like thousands, because it's thousands of pounds worth to put the airbags back in. But it was an unfortunate thing. It's a lesson. Definitely need to take it more carefully with the Defender, the older car in particular. But fortunately no one was hurt, and the local garage came and rescued me, and that's why I put it on Instagram, not for any attention, but because the local garage was so brilliant.
You wanted to give them a shout out?
And also it was just really cool to watch them do it, because they arrived and they said straight away, well obviously we can't tow it forward or backwards because it will scratch the side of the car against the hedge, because it was literally in the hedge. So they said, let's pull it out from the side. And he was like, I've got this massive van in storage that I've never used for this. So he went down to Jack and Martin's, which is where he's got a lockup.
Oh, is it?
And got this, I don't know how old it is, but it's a real classic. You know, he takes it to the village show. Like, it's a real showpiece. I mean, it's the size of a fire engine, if not bigger.
Very exciting. So that was Charlie's drama yesterday. But yes, so we have got a car full of boxes and full of lovely bits and bobs for P&G.
People know who P&G are.
They do indeed, George and Petra. And I'm just really excited to help them unpack. They stayed the night there last night, I think on an airbed, but as I said, we're going to go to Strawtop and get some more bits of furniture for them. One of the good things about Charlie's, let's say, shopping addiction to buying antiques is that we do have a few bits of furniture which we were going to sell, but we can now give to them, even if it's just for like temporary furniture until they can decide.
I mean, it's pretty nice. It's nice.
It's nice stuff, yeah, but always when you move house, top tip, don't go buying like super expensive furniture straight away, because your tastes will change.
But to be clear, none of this is antique furniture. Like the bedside tables in the boot, we've used for 3 years. Since we moved, we've had them for 3 years. They're from Neptune.
Yeah.
They're perfectly nice, but it's in the 3 years that we've lived in our house, we've started to appreciate antique old pieces more.
Yeah.
And when we found the right thing to replace them with, we did. So then these became available. But it's nice that they're then now hopefully going to be used and loved.
Exactly. So we are almost there. Oh, it's my first time seeing the house, so I'm really, really excited.
Oh, you've not been here?
I've not been, no, I'm really excited. So yes, I shall catch up with you shortly. Okay, we have dropped off loads of things at George and Petra's new house. It is so gorgeous. Very, very homely already, even though there's not much furniture there. We've now come to Strawtop and we're going to do a little bit of treasure hunting in the garage because there's quite a bit of furniture and just like mugs and bed frames and loads of stuff here that we are going to take over to them. Oh, it's chilly in here at the moment. And I thought I would show you a few more of the little updates that we have added to the cottage. For anyone that doesn't know, Strawtop Cottage, this is my little plug, is our holiday rental. You can stay here. I will leave the Airbnb link down below where you can book to stay or inquire to stay, because we don't leave it open. We like to individually accept guests instead of just like leaving it completely open. Just gives us a bit more control. So give us like 24 hours to get back to you if you would like to stay here. In a couple of weeks time we will have a new website launching as well, which will have, it's just going to look absolutely beautiful, but for now you can still book it on Airbnb. And yeah, it's going really, really well. We very rarely have a weekend or a week without guests here. When we do, actually, we often offer the cottage up for charity auctions or charity stays. So yeah, it's just a great little business for us. And as you may know, we have loads of little touches here that you can experience the kind of things that we talk about at home, whether that's a Dyson hairdryer or Jim Lawrence lighting. Even the lady that did all of our blinds and windows and things at home did all of that kind of upholstery here too. I'm just giving a few of the plants a bit of a water. We've bought some lovely tulips for the courtyard. I need to do a little bit of hydrangea pruning while George and Petra and Charlie are in the garage. What else do we have that's new? Just everything in here is really lovely. I think it's the perfect Cotswold holiday cottage if you wanted to go to Soho Farmhouse but think that their rooms are too expensive, because my goodness, they have put up the prices so much. Then you're literally, I think we're 10 minutes from Soho Farmhouse here. Little antique pans on the wall. We always leave our guests a lovely selection of amenities, whether it's like cakes from Daylesford or bread from Mark's Bakery. We sometimes leave extra treats in the fridge. Trust me, if you book to stay here, you will be totally spoilt. We're down to the last 2 knives because unfortunately we did have a slightly negative experience with a set of guests where they honestly left the kitchen in such an awful state. They did not do one bit of washing up the whole time they were here. You know, most of our guests have been amazing, but they left knives dirty and in a sink full of gross water, and because they are beautiful wooden handled knives, they just completely cracked. So that was a shame. You know, it just makes me realise just a little polite reminder, if you go and stay at someone's Airbnb, leave it in a tidy state, because yeah, Charlie was really quite upset. It's just a bit disrespectful how dirty they left it. But anyway, on to a positive. We do use grind coffee capsules. They are compostable and they taste really good. I might make myself a coffee here actually. I do miss Nespresso sometimes. Don't think there's anything in the fridge. No, it's all empty, ready for Charlie to pop some nice bits in for our next guests. We've got new chicken artwork up on the walls. I think you already saw the little piggy artworks. I love all of the window dressings in here. So beautiful. Got some little mascari bulbs. That's a new bit of artwork there. I think we've got new umbrellas. And then you can use our little Strawtop Cottage tote bag. You can borrow a Barber jacket while you're here. You can borrow wellies that are down here in our little mini boot room area. It's a really cute little area. There's even a dog lead. Little Defender. Oops, my camera's given up the ghost. Defender bit of artwork. And then we've also got some new bits in here. A new rug on the floor. I mean, look how cozy this is. It's so gorgeous. You can just have the coziest Cotswold stay when you book this place. New artwork up here. We felt that the Decenio stuff was just a bit too modern, so we've got some really gorgeous bits of art here. The sausage dog statue, a nice antique lamp. We stock you up with logs, and you can of course use the charnwood stove. Don't worry, we're not leaving it dirty, but actually when you first light a fire, it's better to have a bed of ash at the bottom instead of a perfectly clean stove. Also, I just like that it feels a bit more lived in. Health and safety stuff in there, and TV remotes and board games. New bit of art up on the walls here, which is really lovely. Jim Lawrence lighting. Oh, I need to deadhead these daffodils. I think you guys have seen these mirrors, haven't you? Yeah, I think they were here last time you were here. Leave us a nice little note in our guest book when you stay, that would be nice. And don't forget, we have also got some, if you drop anything on the floor or want to vacuum, then there's like vacuum cleaners, and I think more dog beds behind here. It's a little hidden cupboard under the stairs. Let's see. Oh, that's another new bit of art. I just love all of the details, all of the lampshades, and I think this is the William Morris lampshade, which is gorgeous. We've got some beautiful rosemary in the window. We change up the plants in here quite often. Lovely finishing trim on the curtains. Oh, this carpet is just so soft and cozy. It's so nice underfoot. Lovely, 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 lovely. We had Andrew come and touch up the paintwork as well, because obviously when people bring up their suitcases, it can smush the walls a little bit. So we stay on top of making sure that it always looks perfect for our guests. Little place to pop your suitcase. I know you guys have seen a lot of this before, but I'm not going to lie, this is me just giving it another little bit of an advertisement on YouTube. Why not? There are a few nice new little touches. Gosh, it smells so good in here. I think it might just be the Aromatherapy Associates diffuser. Lovely, comfortable bed. Hasn't got any bed linen on it at the moment. We will be adding that in soon. This is a lovely Roberts radio. I think that you get these in your room at Soho Farmhouse as well. We don't allow real candles because it's a thatched cottage, so you get little Bluetooth ones that you can use as you so desire. Gorgeous dressing table area. I love it. Little Soho Home touches. You've got your wardrobe behind here. You get Soho Home robes. And then, if you guys have not seen our bathroom yet, oh, you're in for a treat. It's amazing. We've got these gorgeous Capietra tiles. It is such a fun bathroom. We had to make it fun because it's small, you know, that's the downside. It is a small bathroom, so we just made it fabulous so that it's just, you know, good fun. The amenities that we use are 100 acres. Ooh, that needs topping up. Shampoo, conditioner and body wash. We use as many local brands in here as possible. I need to make a note that those need topping up. Hand cream. Hand cream and body lotion. Where's the hand wash? Okay, we need to sort that out because there should be some hand wash in here. I mean, there's even a Molten Brown perfume and a Daylesford diffuser. Honestly, guys, it's so lovely. And that's not all. So we are family friendly, like if you want to bring your children here, but I would say the property itself is not like ideal for small children. We've not made it child friendly. There's not a cot here or anything, but if you want to bring children, obviously we're not going to stop you. But I would say this is probably where I would sleep if I was coming as a guest. And then upstairs. Upstairs is the gorgeous pink bedroom. Look how lovely it is. We've got these beautiful little, actually these are new little bits of art on the sides here. Really cute pink scalloped lampshades. Oh, seriously, this is not the cutest holiday cottage in the whole world. And you're 20 minutes from Daylesford. Just so many little touches. And I won't lie, it's not like the cheapest place to stay, but that's because all the little touches that you get here are seriously luxurious. Everything is such high quality. This is all bespoke made. Bits and bobs for the bed to match in with the headboard, Soho Home cushions, antique bedside tables. Everything here is just gorgeous. The quality is gorgeous. And Yeah, I just think it's the best place to stay in the Cotswolds, but obviously I'm very, very biased. So there we go. I mean, look how cute. This is what it looks like when you look out the window of a thatched cottage. You can actually see the thatching. That's how thick it is. I love it. Gorgeous. Hats off to Charlie because he's done most of these kind of last minute details, but doesn't it look cute? I love the colours in this room. It's so cozy. This is where we see the extent of Charlie's shopping.
It's not just me, mate.
But there's some good bits and bobs in here. If you remember this from Clapham days, let me know. Oh, I used to put all my uni work in there.
If you can find a place that's in your house, you'll love it.
It's so handy.
Right, George.
At top of the stairs.
Where are we putting it though?
It's so handy.
Yeah, we're going to put it...
No, I'd love to see it there.
We're going to put it out here.
I want it to be used and
loved.
loved.
You guys have it than give it away.
Definitely.
We painted this.
Yeah, we did, outside in our Clapham lawn.
We're going to put it behind your car. It's going to go in our car, but just for now.
Let's see what else Charlie's been buying and not telling me about. We've got stools, we've got tables. Oh my gosh. Wowza trouser. Oh, nice.
A chopping board, it needs a clean up.
Luckily there are some nice bits in here as well.
You have a good one? Fine, leave it. No.
Ooh.
I like it, it's just big. And
Nice little lampshade. Lots and lots of lampshades. Lots of buckets. You can really see the phases that Charlie goes through. It's like grain buckets, lampshades, antique furniture. Charlie just discovered some priceless art in the cupboard.
I might take them on Antiques Roadshow, see how much they're worth.
Are you ready? Picasso?
How handsome.
Was it Picasso or Monet? No. Look, I've even got my little tuft. My little tuft.
The best 60 quid I ever spent.
60?
30 each, yeah.
Priceless.
It's good value.
Right, so what was it that you said that they were going to be really excited about?
This table lamp, which I bought and I love, but it isn't the right style for Strawtop. I bought it ages ago.
Oh my god. Are you finding this therapeutic?
Yeah, because, do you know why? Because it's so nice that some of these mistake purchases...
Oh, I've got that on camera.
Yeah, because what I've done is we've bought some things here... That, when we first did the first cottage, our tastes have changed a lot since when we were first starting. So like that pewter lamp is beautiful, but everything's antique brass in the cottage, so it wouldn't really work. But it's now useful.
It all has a purpose, Charlie.
Everything happens for a reason, squad.
Nice desk. That could be George's work desk.
Oh no, that is accounted for. And it's too small anyway. That's the dressing table for the first floor bedroom at Strawtop 2.
Move up and down with the bottom.
Not good enough then. Oh, do you want to light up reindeer? That's what you can do with your side garden. Just put like inflatable Father Christmases. Charlie wants to get me out of the way, so I've been given hydrangea duty. What have I got to do, darling?
Well, we're getting quite late for it now, but for example, here, you just need to see where the buds are. It's actually easier to do it this time of year, because you just take it there, look.
Just above the bud? Just above the bud,
here, look, like that. Yeah? Yep. So everywhere, like even there.
Yep.
You take that off. There's a bud there, look. Yeah?
Entiendo.
And then to make it look really nice and tidy, and then you do the same
over
on
there.
those, if that's all right.
Okay.
And then, just quickly, if you've got gloves on,
yep.
You just take
bit of hydrangea feed, yep.
But with your gloves,
yep.
And you just mix it in around the base of the plant, a good handful around the base, and then when it rains, it'll get rained in.
Yes, boss. Well, even though we are wearing our very scruffy house moving... Oh my god, a sausage dog. Look, Charlie, long-haired sausage. Even though we're very scruffy, we've come for a quick lunch at, you guessed it, Daylesford. Today is actually the launch day of Bamford the club, so we might run and grab our welcome packs if we've got time, but first I think we're going to get some pizza. So we've just popped into the club. It is officially launch day. It's still very chilled here. Didn't actually notice this last time. There's this little wellness vending machine here, which is quite cute. So you can get your seed mixes, you can get your juices, you can even get a little acai bowl, all the shots. What a fab idea. What's this? Different waters. Oh, P, there's a little herbal tea machine. Yeah, I think it's just like a tea. Because when you go to Pilates, they've got...
Oh, it's warm as well.
Yeah, I would hope so. It's a nice idea, isn't it? So if you come and bring your laptop here...
Radiance, it'll be that one.
And the Spirit is the one that I normally have at home.
That's really nice. Try this one. Down here.
So a little outdoor update. So there's not much here last time I showed you. A couple of vlogs ago, they've got this little outdoor covered seating area sorted. I think, oh yeah, this is going to be the plunge pool. Didn't realise, P, it's got like, maybe it's going to be warm because it's got that like hydro seating area. That'll be nice. And then I think they might be cold plunge pools. Lots of landscaping still to be done. Down there is the indoor swimming pool and the cryo. Little terrace. And there's even a little tub here with blankets and little fairy hot water bottles. And just like that, we are back home again with our two fluffy boys. Were you good with your granny this afternoon? Have you been good? And we did pick up our membership. I thought we were just picking up some forms and a card maybe. They did say to come and pick up our membership packs. I was not expecting a full-on box of goodness knows what, so I thought I would open up our membership pack with you from the club by Bamford. Okay, this is a very substantial box. Oh my goodness. Only Daylesford would send a box of apples as the membership gift for launching the club. And I feel that I should say, given the amount of coverage that we're talking about with Bamford the club, we are totally normal, full paying members. We're not getting a free membership, we're not getting a press discount, we are just normal members, but it's just something really fun and exciting for us, so naturally we want to share it with you. So do we have a membership card? An apple a day, some information about the apples. The club is built on Bamford's founding principle to respect and work in harmony with nature. Nestled in 3,500 acres of organic farmland, the Heritage Apple Orchard is home to the new Contemporary Wellness Club. Well, I guess we are having apple juice for our breakfast tomorrow. I'll pop these all... We've actually got a full veg thing full of apples already. Apparently we're meant to have a little rummage underneath, and I think there are some more little goodies under here. So let's take these out. What a good idea. I've actually seen a few people sharing this on Instagram, like local friends. I don't think they're doing any free PR memberships. I don't know any other influencers that live local to Bamford, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Ooh, oh my gosh, I don't want to make too much of a mess. Okay, so under here, what do we have? I think this might be a membership card. Right, how do we get into this? Okay, pull here. So... accessing the club, so there is an app that we need to download, create an account, all of the information there. Okay, that's all the information for downloading the app. Membership application, use of the equipment, liability, dress code, proper attire, clean footwear in all areas. Okay, so basically no wellies, no animals except for certified guide dogs, no running, Dickie, no running or diving in the pool, yes, da 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 da. So it doesn't look like they have got any photography rules like Soho, that's good. No one under the age of 18 at the club. Ooh, privacy for members. Members and their guests must not approach, disturb, or solicit others in the club with whom they are not personally acquainted. That's interesting. So that's kind of like Soho Farmhouse, where if you see like a celebrity there, you are not allowed to go up and fangirl. Not allowed to do Zoom calls. Okay, everything is pretty normal, as to be expected. What have we got here? Oh, I think it's a little set of notebooks. That's rather cute. Some little handbag-sized notebooks. That's rather adorable. And then I think we've got a little set of pens. The body of this pen is 100% biodegradable, made from coffee grounds collected from coffee chain stores. There we go, some sustainable pens. Well, that has quite exceeded my expectations when it comes to essentially a very bougie gym membership, but very exciting. I'm actually not going to have time to go to the club and do any classes for a few days because we've got some things on, bless you, we've got a few things on next week, but naturally, when I am able to go for my first few classes and gym sessions, I will try and bring you along for a little sneak peek. Good morning, my darlings. It is Sunday morning. We are hoping to have a lovely day in the garden today. Charlie has just listed a lot of gardening chores. Now that it's officially April, I have a few additional seeds that I can plant. It's getting a little bit warmer now, and after being away for the last 5 days in Oman, I have got a little bit of maintenance to do, a few things that need potting on. So, and also the big black Daylesford Bamford box that I opened yesterday, I've decided will be a really good seed box, because then I can keep my seeds in the shed outside, but because the box is secure, no little micey mice will be able to get into it. So yes, it's going to be a nice afternoon in the greenhouse. Other gardening jobs, we need to feed the hydrangeas, put the supports on. I think we are going to cut down the euphorbia in the herbaceous border because it's just very leggy, and if we cut it down now, then it will have time to grow back again. Signs of spring are starting to emerge. The crabapple arch is in green now, so it's normally around May time that it comes into flower, and lots of the tulips are coming into bloom as well. And now you can see we've got some in the house, and the ones that we planted up last autumn, including, let me show you these beautiful ones outside the door. Come on then, my babies, come on my babies. Yes. Right, look at, oops, I actually just fell over. Look at these, the colour is so beautiful. So the outer leaves have got a little bit of green on them. In fact, so do the inner ones. The inner ones are a little bit more pink, but my goodness, just the most beautiful coloured tulips. Wouldn't you agree, my most handsome, elongated, snooty friend? Oh, you've got a lovely snout. Oh, look, the sun's just coming out. And then the tulips that we've got up here on Le Table, I think are just like your classic pink tulip, not ruffly ones like there. You can see the grasses, we have cut them down. But yeah, this euphorbia is just a bit long and leggy. Oh, it's actually quite chilly. I'm going to pop on a coat, my wellies, and we are going to have a busy Sunday of pottering. You can see as well the pond is flooded. It was a lot of rain while I was away. The entire island is submerged underwater. Good job there's no ducks trying to live there, because they would have had a severe house flood. So Charlie's just going to have a little rummage around. There's some pipes that go in and out of it, and see if there are any blockages, because that's not ideal. Oh, it looks like Charlie's planted some, I think that looks like a ridgeron, but it can't be, it's too early for that. But yeah, lots of little jobs to be done today. It's brightening up. Hopefully the sun will come out. Bunny, don't worry, Mummy's not going to tread on you. You're exceptionally stinky, but really lovely. And I adore you.
Sua mãe me ligou contando uma história que a chuva levou todo equipamento. Só deixou roupa do varal, os limão do quintal e a pasta impermeável com os documentos. Eu disse à filha como é que vai ser. Ela disse não sei o que fazer. Vem pra cá, bota ela no avião, que eu durmo no chão. Fica calma, não tem pressa, tudo vai se resolver.
Okay, just cracking on with a few garden jobs. The euphorbia is getting a little bit leggy. That's these plants over here. You just saw me snipping. So instead of cutting it down and putting it all in the green bin, I thought I would salvage some of the bits which are actually flowering, and I've put them in our little bunny vase. I'm not sure how long this will last, but the old display was very much at the end, so we shall see. I'm going to pop this back in the entrance hall. Euphorbia actually emits a kind of gunk from its stem, so it's not a good idea to put it in with other flowers. You want it to be purely euphorbia in the water, because the sap from the euphorbia will actually kill off or speed up the dying of other flowers. So yeah, there we go, just nice and wild and green to add a little bit of colour to the entrance hall. And now I'm going to carry on cutting down the rest of the very leggy euphorbia. I'm not sure if it'll grow back, but it's got 2 chances.
Será que é pra mim? Não vou me precipitar. Paciência é uma ciência, é o tempo. Vou descobrir. Acordou de manhã, sentou-se na mesa, olhou para mim com a cara surpresa.
Gosh, what a glorious afternoon it has become. Can you spot Dexy? Sauntering down, so I've done my euphorbia chopping, and in the greenhouse now, just taking stock of everything. A few of the seeds that I did just before heading to Oman, I can just see a few signs of life starting to come up. I've got some toilet rolls here ready to put some beans in, and I'm doing a little bit more seed organising. This is my pile of seeds I'm going to plant today, maybe not all of them. So I'm going to fill my tray with compost, I'm going to pop some YouTube videos on, and I'm going to get cracking. I'm going to do some niwaki, aubergine, Japanese cucumber, maybe a little bit early for squash. I might pop that one there for next week. Climbing bean. Yes, I could start some beans, again maybe in some loo roll tubes. Squash, another one for next week I think. Runner bean, it is early for runner beans, but I think they'll be fine in here. Kohlrabi, that'll be good. Gosh, I've got a lot of squash. Spinach, French bean, celeriac, and a couple more nasturtiums. They are both the same, so I might actually take one of these and put it in a pile for Petra, because I know she wants to do a little bit of gardening. Okay, so this is my pile for today. I am going to use these little seed trays. They fit very well in these green trays here. Just a really good use of space. Easy to water them when they're all together. And maybe for Petra as well, I will just plant up some peas. I think she needs quite a few things that are going to be climbing, because they've got some beautiful trellising. I've got this little pot all ready to be planted up as well. Oh, look how well my pak choy is doing. That is just absolutely perfect. That'll be ready to go outside very soon. I need to check when our last frost date is actually. Nasturtiums over here doing very well. Oh, very exciting. It's all coming to life.
A noite caiu tomando meu vinho, fez do meu ouvido grande pinico. É pajé. Uma longa lição sobre democracia. Enquanto isso eu pensava, por que não divide a pia? Quando eu vi no aeroporto, no seu rosto desgosto X. Será que é pra mim? Não vou me precipitar. Paciência é uma ciência, eu tenho. vai descobrir. Lá, lá, ia, lá, ia, lá, ia, lá, lá, lá. Lá, ia, lá, ia, lá, ia, lá, ia, lá, lá, ia.
Okay, my seed trays are done. I'm going to stop at this one. So I did the kohlrabi, spinach, celeriac, cucumber, and then I also popped some more nasturtium seeds in here. Now, I've been watching a few YouTube videos in the background, and Ben from Grow Veg has suggested that you start a few squash in early April. So what I think I'm going to do is do a few seeds in my lovely little terracotta pots here, and then take them into the house to germinate. I'm only going to do 1 or 2 from each pack into the pots, and then I'll probably do a few more towards the end of the month as well. But if I can get an early courgette harvest, I will be very, very happy. So we've got the Defender courgettes, Black Forest, Buttercup squash, Musc de Provence squash, Marina di Chioggia, and Patty Pan squash. So I'm going to give all of these a head start in the little terracotta pots now. Okay, so that last little time lapse was putting together this tray, and based on the videos that I've just been watching, I thought I would get started on a few squash. So you can see I've done a few different courgette types, only a couple, I'm not going too crazy. I couldn't remember if I'd done any mange tout yet this year, so I popped a few in there, and then everything that I planted for myself I also have popped in this little tray here for Petra. Petra said she wanted to start doing a few little seeds this year as well, so she's got some mange tout, some courgettes, and some beans in there, hopefully all of which could be quite good at climbing up her trellising. I'm going to leave this in here while it's nice and warm for the next couple of hours, and then I will take it into the house so that it stays nice and warm until everything here starts to germinate. Okay, my darlings, it is now 4:30 and I'm getting a little bit tired. So I'm going to, well, I've just had a little tidy up of the greenhouse. I like to always make sure it's nice and tidy when I finish. So we've just got the anemone in the middle of the table. Okay, I know it doesn't look that tidy, but it's a little bit more organized than it was before. The only job that I haven't done today, maybe I will later on if it stays lovely, because it's now just a gorgeous afternoon, is do a little bit of direct sowing, and I'm going to sow directly into my raised beds some carrots and spring onion. Yeah, I think we are just about safe to do this. I will probably do these under the cloche, but if I don't do it later today, I will do it tomorrow. I've finished up with all the compost that was in here. I have potted on some rainbow chard and some purple basil. What else have I done? Pulled out a few of the seedlings that were growing on in here. I think I might give these a few more days in the greenhouse, and if they don't start to germinate, then I'll bring them in the house where it's a little bit warmer. Showed you these bits earlier. Just had a little tidy up of this corner. It's now looking like seedling central. We've got a few more seedlings over here. Again, maybe I'll bring this into the house. We've got plenty to pot on here, more pak choi. These little basils, they are basil red boza. They are ready to be potted on. At this time of year, there's always just so many gardening jobs, but I like to not exhaust myself. I've done about 4 hours today, and that's probably enough. Look how beautiful these ranunculus are looking. Oh my gosh, absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to sit down with a cup of tea for half an hour or so. Then I need to publish today's YouTube video. It's Sunday, so it's time to put something live. But yes, very pleased with the progress so far, and it really is all go from April. Busy time of year for us gardeners.